state of Bangladesh's economy. The depleting Forex reserves, its growth story hitting a roadblock. There is mounting economic trouble. In fact, for months, we've been telling you how Pakistan's economic crisis has led to misery for the people of the country. We have been telling you about the levels of despair and desperation on the ground, how people have been getting crushed in stampedes while trying to get basic food aid. We've also been decoding Sri Lanka's economic crisis for you, telling you just how bad things have got in the country and how things reached that point. Are we now going to see a repeat of what's been happening in these two countries? Is another country heading in the same direction, or are things under control? Take a look at what's happening in Bangladesh. The International Monetary Fund has flagged risks to the country's economy. This is what it has said. Persistent inflationary pressures, elevated volatility of global financial conditions, and slowdown in major advanced trading partners continue to weigh on growth, foreign currency reserves, and the currency. Now, this comes after an International Monetary Fund staff team conducted a staff visit to Dhaka in order to discuss the recent macroeconomic developments, also the implementation of the fund-supported program. Reserves, by the way, are expected to drop to $29.86 billion. That is the lowest in 7 years, after import bill payments for 2 months next week. Let's just give you some background here. In January this year, the South Asian country secured a $4.7 billion loan from the IMF amid mounting economic trouble. Bangladesh has received $476 million as the first installment, with the second batch expected in November. And while Bangladesh recorded a decline in Forex reserves, neighboring India saw its import cover bloat to a 10-month high. Now, this clearly shows that India stands tall even as neighboring countries seem to be faltering, Sri Lanka and Pakistan being prime examples of that. And now concerns are growing over Bangladesh's state of economy as well. It seems to be in trouble. Once touted as a strong emerging economy, Bangladesh has been struggling since the pandemic hit the global economy, and whether or not things will go further south remains to be seen. But the fact is, the depleting Forex reserves, falling remittances have been a cause of growing concern. The lack of diversification as far as the manufacturing sector is concerned is also an issue. While short-term measures have been undertaken to improve the economic growth, there is a need to reassess, also assess, to rethink the strategy, and a need for multi-pronged reform programs. WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the updates on the move.